What's up, guys? As a content creator, namely a YouTuber, it is very important to me not only the image quality, but also the sound quality in our videos. We actually worked on this for a long time, and I hope you like the sound quality in our latest videos. You know, lately I often see the MAONO PD100W microphone on YouTube. It seems like everyone is testing it, and everyone likes it. I decided to try it too. I hope the MAONO PD100W will be better than my current microphone, which you can hear right now, and I will use it as my main one. The main features of the new MAONO microphone are USB wired and 2.4 GHz wireless modes, longer battery life for up to 40 hours, 7-level noise reduction, customizable RGB light, and smart software. All this for just over $50. Let's test it and find out how this microphone really works. So on the box we can see an image of microphone, as well as the MAONO logo and inscription that this is the #1 best-selling internet microphone worldwide. Given the number of the videos about it on YouTube, this may be true. You can also read the description and the main features of this microphone on the back of the box. Opening the box, first we see how to use the microphone with a computer and a mobile phone. There is also a user manual and quick start guide included. Then we can take the microphone out of the box, but we will look at it closer a little later. Since I have a desktop stand option for the microphone, it comes with a stand base. However, you can buy it with a boom arm. There is also a 5/8" to 3/8" thread adapter, USB-A and C to USB-C cable in the package. The USB-C receiver for wireless use is in a separate box. I have a receiver with a USB-C connector, but it can also be with Lighting or RX 3.5mm RDS. There is also USB-A and USB-C to USB-C adapter cable in the box. That's it. Now let's take a look at the design of the MAONO PD100W microphone, and then we will connect it to the computer and test the sound quality. You know, this is a very lightweight and quite compact microphone. Its weight is only 215 grams, and the dimensions are 165 by 60 by 60 mm without a handle. By the way, the microphone is made of plastic, but the handle is made of metal. The microphone rotates 360 degrees in any direction on the handle. And you can even remove it from the handle if you want to hold the microphone in your hands and use it on the go. I already told you that I have a desktop stand option, so my microphone comes with a stand base. You just need to screw the handle onto the stand. By the way, the stand base has a rubberized bottom, so it stands securely on the desk. The MAONO PD100W microphone has a thick windshield cover on the front. It is 8mm, which is thicker than the previous version of the microphone with a 6mm windscreen. In theory, the thicker it is, the better it blocks up plosives and brass pops, keeping your voice clear and natural. We will check that later. However, you can remove this foam and replace it with any other one you want. There is a microphone mute button, as well as mic gain and headphone volume knob on the top. The other control buttons are on the back, such as power on/off button, which is also used for switching RGB lighting, AI noise reduction button, 3.5mm headphone jack, and USB-C port. By the way, RGB lighting is one of the main features of the MAONO PD100W microphone, because any gaming device should have RGB lighting, right? This microphone can be used by gamers specifically for streaming games, so it had to have RGB lighting. I am joking, of course, but the RGB light looks nice here. You can change the effects by pressing the power button once. One of the effects is turning off the RGB light if you don't want it. Okay, now let's connect the microphone and check how it works. Perhaps the main feature of the MAONO PD100W microphone is that it can be used both wired and wirelessly. If you want to use it in wired mode, then just plug the cable into the USB-C port on the microphone and the other end into the USB-A port on your computer. You can also connect your headphones to the microphone for real-time monitoring. To use a wireless connection, you need to connect the USB-C receiver to the computer's USB-C port. If your computer doesn't have a USB-C port, then use the USB-C to USB-A adapter cable. You don't need to install any drivers whether you are using a wired or a wireless connection. Just plug it in and record audio. The MAONO PD100W microphone also has a separate software called MAONO Link. I will leave the link to it in the description of this video. Before using the software, you need to connect the microphone to your computer via USB-C to USB-A cable. The microphone will be automatically detected. Here we can see an image of the microphone, its battery level, and we can also start sound recording. On the left, there is a volume indicator and mute button. The settings are divided into 3 sections, such as Basics, Scenes, and Lights. The Basics settings include microphone gain and headphone volume. There are also 3 noise cancellation levels available, such as Slight, Moderate, and Aggressive. We will check how that works a little later. Finally, you can select the monitor output. In my case, this is a microphone PD100W or computer. The new MAONO microphone also supports sound presets or scenes. There are 4 scenes available in the software, such as Original, Game, Stream, and Sing. You can add a new configuration for each scene. The last section is for customizing RGB lighting. First, you can turn on/off the RGB light in the software, as well as select the effects – fixed, breathing, or loop. Select a color and add a custom color. You can even change the brightness of the RGB light. As you can see, RGB lighting is a really important feature of this microphone. Finally, let's check the sound quality of the MAONO PD100W microphone. That's the most important thing about it. I usually record sound from the close distance to the microphone, so set the microphone gain to 3, which is about 5 cm. It is quiet in my room right now, so the noise cancellation level is slight. First, let's try recording the sound in the original scene. Hey, what's up? I am testing the MAONO PD100W microphone now. This sound is recorded in original scene. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I am not sure what the difference is between the game and stream scenes, but they even look similar. Let's try them. Hey, what's up? I'm testing the MAONO PD100W microphone again, but now I'm recording sound in the game scene. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I have switched to the stream scene. Can you hear the difference? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The last scene is called Sing, but I cannot sing. Anyway, let's try it. What's up, guys? I'm back with the MAONO PD100W microphone, but this time in the Think scene. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The sound recorded in the Think scene is very different from the others because it has an echo. Overall, I like the sound quality in the original scene, but it is good that you can manually adjust the equalizer to suit your needs. Okay, now I want to check the noise cancellation, because it is advertised as one of the main features of the MAONO PD100W microphone. I would like to remind you that the microphone has 7 layers of noise reduction. 5 of them are hardware filters, 1 is button on the microphone and 1 is in the software. So I played a video with a street noise on my computer. You can hear that it is quite noisy in the room right now. Let's start with no noise reduction level. Hey, what's up? How many times have I already greeted you in this video? But I need to do this, because I am testing the microphone. Can you hear the noise? Now I turned on the noise cancellation. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I have switched to the moderate noise reduction level. I am listening with headphones right now, and I can really hear that there is less noise. Finally, the aggressive noise reduction level. I cannot say that the noise has completely disappeared, but it is almost inaudible, especially when I am talking. So the noise reduction works very well on the MAONO PD100W microphone, so you can use it outdoors. So after testing the new MAONO microphone, my main question is, should I use it to record sound for our next videos? I like the sound quality, but I need a little more time to adjust it to my needs. If I can set up this microphone so that I don't have to spend time post-processing the audio, then it will definitely become my go-to microphone. Overall, the MAONO PD100W looks like a great option. For only $50, you get a microphone with a decent sound quality, wired and wireless modes, good noise reduction, dedicated software, and even RGB lighting. This is a must-have feature for gamers. Thank you for watching. See you soon!